checks out.
What's up? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
All right, it's 14 degrees out here.
It's a little cold.
A little bit.
What you doing, just out and about?
Well, when I see a bunch of cops sitting outside of bars. That's kind of where I kind of sit too. I'll start following you a little bit. You guys pull over people quite often right here, so I got a lot of emails telling me to come out here. Yeah, you guys are making me money, so you guys are out here pulling over black people like fucking crazy. You know that, right?
I disagree.
Oh, I got proof. Yeah. If you want to see all my videos, all you guys do is pull over black people.
I disagree.
I can show you.
You can have your own opinion. I disagree.
I have video proof. I have not yet filmed you guys pull over anybody that's white.
I disagree. We do not disagree.
Sir, you can disagree with that. I'm telling you, I have not filmed a single Glen Ellyn Police Department pull over a white person in 4 years.
Well, I'm sure you don't come to every traffic stop.
I don't come to what?
Every traffic stop.
Not every traffic stop,
Sure.
but I have clients out here. I have my best friend lives out here in Glen Ellyn, and she tells me the same thing. She says that all you guys do is pull over black people and Hispanic people out here.
I disagree, sir.
Well, yeah, I mean, I told her to go to Village Hall and like do all that shit, but that's pretty much worthless. I mean, she'll just kind of go tell you guys, and she's actually a real sweet person, but that's what she tells me, So I'm sure you're gonna be like, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. Yeah, but
I'm sorry you do feel that.
but that's kind of the consensus.
I'm here to help. That's all I'm here for. Here to help and to abide the law.
Oh wow, yeah, no, you don't abide by the law. A lot of times you do, like when you do illegal U-turns and all that kinds of stuff. When you make left turns and right turns, you guys sit in front of the medians and stuff like that. That's against the law. So I mean, you guys don't follow the law as much as you guys do. Maybe you do. Maybe you're an outstanding gentleman who really does follow the law. Doesn't color outside the lines.
I like to think so, yeah.
You like to think so? I smell military in you. Are you military?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, okay. Because I'm from San Antonio, and they call that military city.
Okay.
So I kind of detected some military from you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll leave you alone, man. Fucking. I just want to make sure everyone's safe and you're not fucking with people outside of JT's ports because it's Super Bowl Sunday and you guys need to make your revenue and get all your DUIs and stuff like that. I got a DUI right here 29 years ago.
Okay.
29 years ago. So I know how racist you guys are. I was a racist police officer pulling me over because I was with a black guy and a black girl in the back seat. And he gave me a DUI. He made her mom come pick her up just so she can see who she was with.
Sure.
And she was with a black person and Hispanic person. So when the mom came to pick her up, she knew who I was, and I spent Thanksgiving and Christmases with her. So his little plan failed on him to think, look who your daughter's with, this black person and a Hispanic guy. And she was like, I know this. She actually bonded me out. She was the one who paid the $1,500 to get me out. So
You said how long ago?
1996. My name's Raymond Doza. 1996, September, August. I'll say August of 1996. I was pulled over. I left Enchanted Castle, and like I said, I was with a very, very pretty white girl, and we were playing games, whatever. And when we left, my black friend decided to smoke a Black and Mild. You know what that is?
I'm familiar.
It's a cigar. It's not weed. So he started smoking it, and so that propelled the officer to follow us and pull me over, and he basically used the smell of the Black and Mild as probable cause. Mind you, this is 1996, so I don't know if things are that much different, but in 1996,
Well, I couldn't say, man. I was born in 2000, so.
okay, yeah. I hear that all the time, but I'm just telling you a story. Literally right here, right in front of that Toyota, 1996, I got pulled over. So, and I'm just giving you many examples of your racist department and how racist tactics that you guys use. And you are a racist organization if you study law enforcement history. Sorry to tell you that. I am college educated. I went to College of DuPage. Now, if you remember these two dates, or I'm going to give you 2 years, 1833 and 1793. Okay, two very significant years in law enforcement. One, 1793, which gave the enabled slave catchers to finally catch. You know, it was you basically were slave catchers. Congress enabled an act for slave owners to catch their slaves if they went away, and in 1833 you were basically deputized because there was a lot of boardwalks and a lot of establishments being built, so you had to have a guy walk around and make sure everything was okay. But that guy that was walking around and make sure he was okay was a KKK. Now 1833, you know what was going on in the 1830s, right? So there was a lot of hangings and lynchings and stuff like that. So who do you think was in charge of these men that were orderly, that went to go around making sure everything was okay? Mind you, when black people weren't allowed to be even around white people, you know, you can basically string a black person up right here and no one would cause a thing in 1830, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad our nation has moved.
Oh, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. We've just modernized the racism and the slavery. It's just 2025 version of it. It's more.
I disagree.
I know. I'm telling you this. It's a sophisticated more form of slavery. Okay, you know, you think of slavery as and smacking and saying, "Get over here and work for me for free" and all that. But in the modern day era, that's practically what you're doing. You feed off the poor and you have predatory behavior. So you sit out in front of here and you justify it by saying, you're going to get drunk people off the street and you don't want people hurt and you want to take a drunk person off the street so he doesn't hurt you or anybody else. But in retrospect, that really doesn't, I mean, if that makes you feel good or whatever, but basically you're extorting those people because if they're going to have to pay to get out of jail, or I don't know, and the lawyers and court fees and driving school and all that supervision or probation and all that kinds of stuff. So basically you just extort people and you take money from people. If you really wanted to get them home safe, why don't you fucking drive them home, you know? Like right now there's probably a couple people with JT's Porch scared as shit that you're fucking sitting out here and are waiting for you to leave. But you're the tyranny of evil man. You do evil things to people. People do not want you around. People do not like you. I bet your family members talk behind your back because they cannot tell you the truth and they cannot tell you certain things because they know you're an officer and you will you could narc them out. I mean, most family members will keep the secrets and I have 2 law enforcement in my family. I have an uncle and a cousin, and he told me all about you guys. He's older than me, and he told me all about the racist tactics of how people get pulled over and how they do. You know, and he was in law enforcement so long that they kicked him out. They finally gave him the fucking severance pay to get the fuck out because he was Mexican, and they kicked him out to Utah, which is the whitest state in America. I don't know if you know that. I'm not being racist, but Utah is the whitest state in America. He was military. He was a major. He flew B-52s. He was a pilot. Yeah, so he was in law enforcement, and they basically weeded him out because he was a good guy, and he didn't go around filing the reports that all the other fuckers were doing just to try and get accommodations so they can make sergeant and make more money and shit like that. So,
well, like you're entitled to your own views, and I would disagree with them. I think our positions as police officers are to help people that can be helped, and what I mean by that is I joined this career being a Mexican myself. I feel like the Hispanic community, there's a disconnect between law enforcement and the Hispanic community, and that's the biggest reason why I joined, just to try and gap that up.
When did you join?
About a year.
Oh wow. See, you don't even have yeah, man.
But I'm trying to make an attempt to.
No, you know what my opinion of that is, I think you need a paycheck. I think there's no way you're never be able to make the money that you'll make doing what you're doing now. Hopefully, and maybe you studied something in school. I don't know if you have any kind of, besides any social justice or any kind of shit that you got to study to become a law enforcement officer. But other than that, I don't know if you've studied any, or if you have any.
I have a couple bachelors.
You do? Oh, see, I was talking with Winky, and he said he was college educated too, but whatever. So, would could you fall back on any kind of job? Could you open a business? Do you have a business, what kind of degree, or
I do, yes.
Yeah. All right. I'm just saying.
No, and I appreciate
Do you know 95% of law enforcement don't? They don't have, they're as dumb as rocks. They can't do shit. And this is the only thing they can fucking do is go around bullying people and pull people over. And that because there's no way.
I don't bully anyone. I'm here to help. I'm trying to help make a difference in the community. And like I said, you could have your own opinion, and you seem passionate about it.
I'm not saying you bully someone, but you can be an accomplice. If you Wilkie and some other dudes, like I've been filming the last fucking couple weeks, and they're pulling black people out of their car and stuff like that. If you're an accomplice, if you go and you back that up, then what do they say? If you go rob a house and you were the guy or you were the lookout, you still get charged with that charge. You might not get the home invasion, but you'll get the accomplice charge. To us, you are the accomplice. I mean, you back it up, and just like what I'm seeing tonight and all other nights, it's a crime syndicate. There's no crime. There's no victim. You guys are just looking for DUIs. You guys look for no play, or the legalization of marijuana is out now. So you lost that. So now you got to go pulling people over for plates and no insurance and stuff, which is when I pull records from a lot of police departments in the area, that is number one now. It's now no insurance and no plates, because you can't pull people over anymore like you do with marijuana. You can't be, I got the smell and all that. Although I think they just did something with the smell or something like that. So it's just a bunch of fucking bureaucratic fucking shit. And you're tied to that because what the politicians tell you to do, you got to do. And you cannot do anything different. You are a parasite for politicians. And you're gonna say, "I'm sorry you feel that way." No, my friend,
I think
you are the politicians.
Sure.
Goons. You do what they tell you to do.
I feel like a great part of this nation, though, is that every citizen has the ability to vote for who can make those decisions.
Oh wow! See, you're a young kid, and I used to be like you. I used to say that, but now I'm 50, and that shit's bullshit. That voting and all that shit is just a circle jerk to put us together. If it was really a fucking nation that we can go vote and they say what it was, we would have more than a two-party system with two parties that are billionaires, trillionaires, that are basically, ruled by corruption. Again, learn your history. 1920s with corruption, with bootleggers. That's basically what you guys were in politicians. How do you think these roads got paved? Because bootleggers needed to bring their alcohol because it was prohibition.
Sure.
So that propelled a lot of corruption that if it wasn't already corrupt, that already corrupted the politicians the way we're. Do you think these politicians are like super, like straight edge, like never do wrong, like they're the most disgusting people on the fucking planet. They're the most disgusting people on the planet, and you abide by them. You are the one who carry out their deeds.
Well, I mean, everyone as citizens has to abide the law one way or another.
Yes and no. I mean, there's common law. There's law, like if I lived in the woods in fucking Wyoming or something like that. I mean, there's different law. These fucking laws are crazy because everything. All you got is don't go over the line, don't do this, don't have. You got one light, oh, you got a flat tire, or every fucking thing is stacked against us. You got fucking 100 years of congressmen and politicians making a goddamn every fucking year. Every goddamn New Year's, what are they saying in here? Oh, we gotta talk about the new laws going on in Illinois, and there's 100 of them. There's 1,000. They say every fucking year there's new ones. Oh, no driver's seat. Oh, can't have a car seat or fucking shit because these fucking motherfuckers are bored and they gotta put their shit to their constituents and say, look, I'm doing something. Look, I care about you guys. Meanwhile, he fucking pockets money in the back. Fucking, what do they call that shit? I don't know, man. It's you guys are fucking been exposed. Now, if you're a 1 year guy and you say, hey, I'm not that, I'm gonna go expose this, basically you're a pebble in a goddamn ocean, my friend. It's over. It's done. Like, yeah, you can do your thing and you can do whatever you want. You can go save some people. And you know what? I can kind of tell, like, maybe you do got a good soul. You're not one of these other little fucking racist, bald head, fucks, pieces of shit, white trash, white supremacist, proud boy fucks, these 2%ers and shit. So yeah, it looks like I gotta go.
What
But
was your name on that?
Ray Mendoza, I'm Duper Trooper 50. I got 2,000 subscribers. I got 350,000 views. Been out here for 4 years. I've been cop watching over 10 years. In the last 4 years, I started a channel, and now it's taking off. I'm fucking.
You seem really passionate about it.
I am passionate, man, because I've got my ass kicked. Like I said, 1996, pulled over here. I lost my license. I couldn't get a. Well, you don't have a license at 19. You can't go get a job. Fucking the systemic. It's systemic. So when you pull someone over today, or when you pulled someone over yesterday or the day before, that person can't go to work. That person's got an Uber. That person might not be able to afford Pampers or whatever for his kid, or might not take him to the movies. Just because you need to go tell your sergeant that you weren't just sitting here doing nothing for a week. You got to go to your sergeant and say, hey, I did this. I pulled this person over. And you can't go to your sergeant on February 1st and say, I didn't pull no one over, and everyone was law-abiding. Not one person broke the law. He's not gonna believe that. And if you want to tell me that's bullshit, I know cops that tell me different. All right, so the jig is up. A lot of ex-cops too are become auditors. I don't know if you know that. A lot of ex-cops. Oh God, yeah, a lot of ex-cops have come. I can give you quite a few names off the top of my head. I mean, like James Madison's one, Israel Abaya, and We the People. All these former cops are becoming, starting their channels or whatever, basically saying you guys are it's just fucking bullshit, dude. So do I want law enforcement in a perfect world? Would I be like, yeah, I want these guys to come save us if someone breaks in my house or someone, whatever? Yeah, I would like that, but it's over, man. It's over. The only people who do that are the weak, like people like old people that can't defend themselves. They're gonna call you. And maybe like single moms, fucking just sitting home with their kids, and they hear some bang, they're gonna be like, oh. But me, bro,
You wouldn't call us?
I ain't call.
No.
I have called you. You know what happens? I fucking get put in handcuffs and thrown to the fucking ground.
Well,
So
I'm sure that was a different circumstance.
there's more than once. It's happened more than once. So I'm telling you, bro, I could talk your goddamn head off, and you'd probably still be like, oh, sorry you feel like that. I'll sit here for 2 fucking hours and give you fucking 20 fucking different stories of law enforcement, how they're fucking stupid, and how they.
You would write a great book.
Actually, my friend who lives right down the street, she has a $1.2 million house in Glen Ellyn. I told Wilkie about it. Smartest person I know, same age. She's been telling me that for years because I've been in prison fights, fucking cops, and I mean, I used to run with a crew. Used to beat the shit out of
Write
people.
a book. I feel like it'd be very informative.
Yeah, it would probably.
If I see you again, I'd want an autograph.
Well, you know what? My followers are already seeing me. I see them on the street. They're like, Duper Trooper, and want to smoke a blunt with me and shit like that. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So I have support now. I was just doing this to do this, but now I got support. Now I got a lot of people. Looks like you got to go. So you go do your thing, man.
If you ever write a book, let me know. I want an autograph.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
All right?
What was your name?
Officer Mujara, 160.
I've met you before.
Yeah, you've came to a couple. I haven't formally met you.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, man.
Take care.
All right.